everybody, it's Edmond with another episode of Once Around the Block. I'm here with the one, the only
Peter Chang, No Kings Collective.
How you doing, Peter?
I'm all right.
Pick away.
Let's go this way.
This way. All right, let me back up.
All right.
Peter, how are you today?
I'm doing well. Weather's beautiful. It's nice and warm.
Yes.
Is it being cold?
Is it too warm?
No. I love this weather.
Yeah.
You know, the hotter the better.
The hotter the better, and the humidity?
Not so much, but you know, whatever. If it comes with the heat, I'd rather have that than, you know, dryness with the cold, right?
Awesome. So where are we right now?
We are on, I don't know what street we're on right now. Is it Hallbrook?
Yeah. General neighborhood.
General neighborhood. We're in H Street.
Yeah.
We're right at the corner of H behind us, where Florida and Bladensburg all meet up.
Okay, and why is this block relevant to you?
Right now we're working on a project. Congruent launches next Friday, June 15th, 6 to 11 p.m., 1402 H Street Northeast.
And what is this project?
So we're working with 6 other collaborators, curators, collectors, if you'd call them, in DC. Holy Bones is run by Kelly Tolles, Don Langford, amazing curator, Amorpha, the dynamic duo of Fabiola Delgado and Morgan Custer, Neon Cat, which is L.A. Johnson, and Fathom Concepts.
Okay, and if we just take a step back, like, who are you, what are you doing? There's like a lot going on here for people that don't know.
Yeah, I run a company called No Kings Collective. Primarily, we're a commercial fine art and design group based here in Washington, D.C. We tackle all sorts of different projects, ranging from murals, you know, just different art installations.
Yeah. If you live in D.C., you've seen some of their work by now, for sure.
Yeah,
it's all over the place.
Yeah, different brand collaborations, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
A little bit of agency work here, a little bit of artistic work there.
And what's cool about what you're doing now, the next week, is you're bringing together a bunch of different sort of creative teams and putting it all in one place.
Yeah, so the 6, you know, curators of this show are bringing in a total of, I want to say, almost 46 artists to the space.
Wow.
And all of the pieces range from installation to fine art paintings, some of it's sculpture, some of it's digital work. So I think we got a great mix of stuff. I'm really excited for people to see the show.
So you're excited about people to see the show. You're excited about the stuff in the show as well.
Yeah.
Which means that, are you excited about DC?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think the creative economy and the creative community period in DC for the past several years has been exploding. A lot of makers, DIY artists, you know, in the city. So again, this project was a way for us to kind of tap into that and work with these people, give them a platform, and just have, you know, these guys out there and really be able to be a part of the community and have the community come out and support them.
Yeah. Sweet. A lot of work, huh?
Yeah.
You've got a lot on your plate right now.
Yeah. We got a bunch of projects coming up. I mean, this isn't the only one.
Right.
We got a few commissions, a few murals going up.
Does it feel like, you know, in the early days, perhaps, like, you know, you built this from the ground up, right?
Yeah.
And in the early days, it was probably where you had a hard time getting work.
Yeah.
And now you've built this thing, and you've got too much work, so much work. What's that feeling like? You've built something.
You know, I feel truly blessed to have the opportunities that we do have in the city. You know, when we are, you know, being reached out to and we're just overwhelmed with work, or I feel that another artist's ability would be better suited for it. You know, we pass that project on. I don't know, just, you know, I feel great. It's just truly blessed to be in Washington, D.C., city that I love, and be able to do the work that I get to do, you know?
Awesome, yeah. Ask you a totally out of the blue question. Mm-hmm. What's the best thing that your parents gave you?
I think the best thing my parents gave me is my work ethic, I would have to say, you know. My dad's a former military guy. He always believed in, you know, just a lot of discipline, work hard, don't cut corners, you know, just in general, just, you know, be a good person, be good to others, and then work hard, and, you know, everything will work itself out.
Excellent. Do you have a favorite flavor of ice cream?
100%. I would have to say that is butter pecan.
Oh, okay, excellent. And since we're in the food department, pizza seems to be a big part of your life.
Yeah, you know, I love pizza. You know, I post about it a lot on my personal feed, and you know, a lot of people joke they always post pizza stuff on my Facebook wall or on Instagram, but I I'll give
every
you a little-
time. Every time I see something pizza, I'm like, oh, I should send it to Peter. But you probably don't. You get too much.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'll give you an insider scoop, and maybe I should be revealing this information because I'm gonna get called out in the future. I don't really eat as much pizza as I used to anymore.
Oh wow!
I can't. I'm old now. It's too much lactose, too much grease. My body just doesn't accept it that well, you know.
But
let's slow down a little bit, man. It feels like exercise.
Oh yeah, well we're coming across almost to the end here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could lap the block. We could lap the block again, or we can.
Well,
keep going. It's up to you.
I mean, unfortunately, like that. This is it.
I'm just having too much fun with you right now.
No, but see, it's such a nice thing. But we're gonna skip right into it because we're coming around the end. It's the wow moment, the words of wisdom.
Okay.
Any last thoughts or anything you might want to say before we sign off? I would have loved to walk around again, but
you know, you want to walk into space?
Sure, let's do that.
Let's do it. Let's take a walk into
right.
space.
We're breaking rules.
Yeah, we're breaking rules.
No, but I like it. Let's be flexible.
People get a sneak peek of what
Hold
the
on,
space looks
we're getting
like.
ahead of ourselves. We're just on the other side of 8th Street, guys. That's Florida Avenue you see here. This is 1402 8th Street Northeast, where this Congruent event is going to happen next week.
We'll walk around this way and we'll walk through the main entrance.
Okay, excellent.
Any words of advice?
Wait, let's keep it for the end. That's like
keep
my
it for the
closer.
end. Okay, cool.
Whatever
Well,
you want.
I don't know. You got more questions?
Yes, I got another one. I'm just going to throw out.
Okay.
If you could be any age for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I don't know. I mean, 34 feels pretty good right now.
Yeah, you're hitting the wheel. You're in the
Yeah.
in the cruise right now.
I mean, I've only been in my 30s 4 years, but I'm technically 5 years now. But you know, I feel 30s have been way better than all my 20s. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was broke most of my 20s, so
Yeah.
you know.
It does feel better to have a little more something in the pocket.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so we're coming across. We're on 8th Street now. We're coming across this space where Peter is organizing Congruent that opens next week.
People get to see sneak peek of the space. This is it. It looks crazy right now, but next week it's gonna look dope. 46 artists, June 15th, 6 to 11 p.m., 1402 8th Street Northeast.
All right.
Let's go back outside.
Go back outside and we'll finish off in beauty on the words of wisdom.
On the words of wisdom.
Yeah.
Now more than ever is the time to dive in. Just fear, being self-conscious, any of that bullshit, just forget about it. Dive into what you love to do and don't look back. And the worst thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna have to go back and get a real job, whatever, save up, say fuck it, dive back in again, and just keep doing it until you find what you love to do.
Awesome. Can you say bye to the folks at home? Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you next time.